We'll call to order the St. James Parish regular school board meeting. Opening your meeting, prayer by Sue Byer and Pledge of Allegiance by Tim DeTillier.
Grant us patience, understanding, and hearts that seek unity and kindness as we continue pushing toward the end of the school year. Strengthen our teachers and staff who work so faithfully each day. Bless our students with joy, perseverance, and a love for learning. Fill our school with peace, encouragement, and a spirit of cooperation so that we may finish this school year in a positive way. May all that you do bring glory to you and reflect your love in our classrooms, hallways, and community. We ask this in your holy name. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Mr. Chris Kimball.
Ms. Flora?
Here.
Ms. Quintella?
Here.
Ms. Washington? Ms. Byer?
Here.
Mr. DeTillier?
here.
Mr. Grove?
Here.
President Boucher?
Here. D, discussion and approval of meeting minutes from April 15th.
So we're on meeting that.
I'm sorry, she moved paper. Got a motion by Raymond, can I get a second by Sue? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Hearing none, motion carried. 2, committee meeting reports. A, executive committee report, May 11th. Myself. The executive committee meeting report, school board meeting room, May 11th. Convened at 4:15. Members present was Angela Washington and Tim DeTillier. Members absent was myself. Purpose to review the tentative agreement and set the agenda for May 12, 2026 school board meeting. Recommendation, motion by Tim DeTillier, seconded by Angela Washington, and unanimously carried to approve the agenda for the May 12, 2026 school board meeting. Motion by Tim DeTillier, seconded by Angela Washington. The meeting adjourned at 4:29 p.m. Can I get a motion to accept as read? So, Raymond, and seconded by Sue. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. B, Policy Committee Report, May 12, 2026. Chairperson Nicole Florin.
The St. James Parish School Board Policy Committee met in the meeting room on Tuesday, May 12th at 4:15 p.m. Members present, Tim DeTillier, Sue Byer, Nicole Flora. The purpose, discussion and approval of the following policy revisions with final approval to be granted upon the future adoption of the fully updated St. James Parish School District Policy Manual, Simone Labatt. It was motion by Sue Byer, second by Tim DeTillier, and unanimously carried to approve policy revisions with final approval to be granted upon the future adoption of the fully updated St. James Parish School District Policy Manual, and was motioned by Sue Byer and second by Tim DeTillier that the meeting be adjourned 4:41 p.m.
Thank you, Ms. Florent. Can get a motion to accept as read? Sue Byer, seconded by Tim DeTillier. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Hearing none, motion carried. C, Building Committee Report, May 12th. Chairperson Tim DeTillier.
St. James Parish School Board Building Committee met in the school board meeting room today at 4:45. All members present, Morty Prochet, Raymond Grove, and myself. We had 3 recommendations. Motion by Morty and seconded by Raymond, and unanimously carried to approve to renew the contract with Bagnell Grounds Management LLC for lawn care and grounds maintenance service. Second, motion by Raymond and second by Morty, and unanimously carried to approve a change order number 2 for the Letcher High School softball complex renovations and additions. finally, on a recommendation by Marty and seconded by Raymond, and unanimously carried to approve change order number 2 for St. James Parish Public Relations Building renovations. On a motion by Marty and second by Raymond, the meeting adjourned at 5:05.
Thank you, Mr. T. Motion to accept as read. Mr. Diana Catilla, second. Raymond Grove. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Recognitions. A, recognition of congratulations to Jillian Graves of being awarded Early Childhood Teacher and Leader of the Year finalist. Mr. Long Labat.
Good evening. It is an honor to recognize Ms. Jillian Graves for being named a state finalist in the area of Early Childhood Teacher of the Year.
So Ms. Jillian has been with our program from the very beginning, since 2015, and I just want to say a few words about her, and I wrote it down so I don't forget. So Ms. Jillian has been truly grown into an outstanding early childhood educator. She embodies what it means to be a teacher, a learner, and a leader. In her classroom, children are actively engaged in meaningful conversations and hands-on learning experiences from arrival to dismissal. It's always learning. She continues to grow professionally by furthering her education and refining her craft as an educator. She's going to school for her master's. Ms. Jillian is also a leader among her peers, consistently sharing the amazing work happening in her classroom and inspiring others along the way. Throughout TC, she shares what she's doing in her room. So we just want to say congratulations, Ms. Jillian. We are so proud of you and all of your accomplishments.
Mr. President, may I make a comment?
Yes, absolutely. Yes,
You won with that smile. The joy in your face. If this kid, our little ones see that every day, that's a gift from God. Thank you. Beautiful.
Shouldn't have no problem with the camera.
Now, Ms. Graves will, as well in July.
Yes, yes. Just a little more information. The process for selecting the Early Childhood Teacher of the Year is a little bit different from what we've done with the other recognitions earlier in the year. She was actually selected as one of 5 Early Childhood Teacher finalists, being recognized at the gala being held in July. So best of luck to you, Ms. Jillian, as you move on to the state competition.
She's one of 5.
One of 5 Early Childhood Teachers.
Keep on smiling.
Yeah, it's all about that. Four, business, finance, and instruction. A, discussion and approval of a resolution providing for the insurance and sale of not exceeding $38,890,000 of general obligation school refund bonds, Series 2026, of Consolidated School District of the Parish of St. James, State of Louisiana, authorizing a tender transaction in connection with certain outstanding bonds of said district and providing for other matters in connection therewith. Ms. Ashley Muntz.
Good afternoon. As y'all recall, last month we came before you with the initial resolution for the issuance of the refunding of existing bonds. This is the next step in the process, so I'll get Mr. Hardy Andrews to come up and kind of explain where we are in the process and what this resolution, what step of the phase this is.
Hey, good evening, everyone. So this, like Ashley said, this the initial one was just kind of the big high-level parameters. This is a little bit more of the details. What's different than what would be a normal bond resolution is at that time we typically would have something set. This is a tender offer, so we're still going out, and there's a process after this that this approves to go out and make the actual offers to the bondholders to see how many are willing and wanting to go through this transaction. We're at 38 million, just under 39 million in refunding bonds. Typically, it's going to be lower than that. That would be like 100% participation. We're probably going to see a number lower than that. I'm sorry, Steve and Marcus aren't here to speak to that specifically. But what this does is just kind of solidify the terms of the tender offer and the process over the coming month or so, leading up to when that deadline is due and when we would actually see responses from bondholders.
Any questions?
So moved, but no question.
Mr. Timothy? You got, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Hearing none, motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
B, discussion and approval of the 2026-2027 board meeting dates. This aligns with priority 5 of the board's strategic action plan. Superintendent Kimball.
Yes, provided to you in the attachment, we sent you the tentative 26-27 board meeting dates from August 11th of 2026 through December 14th of 2027. This puts us in line with our policy regarding board meeting dates. These are tentative board meeting dates, and we ask your approval. As always, we try not to change the dates of board meetings unless something comes up that we do not know about at this point in time. We did our best to make sure that we schedule around anything that we knew about. So hopefully we don't have to change any dates in the coming years. We ask for your approval.
Any questions? Motion by Ray. Second by Nicole. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Hearing none, motion carries. Item C, discussion and approval of the following certificates of payment. This aligns with priority 3 of the board's strategic action plan. Ms. Ashley Muntz.
Good afternoon. Tonight we have a couple of pay apps that we're asking for approval for. The first one is from Murray Architects for the St. James High School Broadcast Media Center design in the amount of $5,568.80. The next one we have is for Thompson, Luke and Associates, LLC, for the Food Services Warehouse Freezer Cooler Replacement Design in the amount of $4,558.66. The next one we have is for Pivotal, LLC, for the St. James School Board Public Relations Building renovations in the amount of $62,173.30. And then the final one we have is for Murray Architects for the St. James High School Tennis Courts design in the amount of $58,962.50. And we're asking for approval for these 4 pay apps tonight.
Any questions? So moved. Ms. Diana Catilla. Seconded by Sue Byer. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Hearing none, motion carries.
Thank you.
Item D, discussion and approval of E-rate resolution. This item aligns with priority 2 of the board's strategic action plan. Mr. Ricky Boudet.
Good evening. I come today seeking your approval for our annual E-rate resolution. If you recall, this basically just states that we are responsible for our portion of C1 and C2 services. C1 is for services like internet and network between the schools. C2 is equipment, and this year we will finalize our Wi-Fi upgrade. Last year we did half the schools. This year we're going to complete that, so we'll have better bandwidth for testing, faster speeds, things like that. From the little grid that you have on the resolution, the total amount was $294,000. But as you can see in the far right corner, our portion is only $39,487. So asking for your approval if there's no questions.
Any questions? Can I get a motion? Tim Detillier, seconded by Mr. Ray. He was a senior. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Hearing none, motion carries. Item E, discussion and approval of a CEA with St. James Parish School Board and LSU Ag Center 4-H. This item aligns with priority 5 of the board's strategic action plan. Ms. Simone Labat.
Good evening. I come before you to request approval of the CEA between LSU Ag Center and St. James Parish School Board. Approval of this agreement will continue our partnership with LSU Ag Center and support educational services that benefit our students, families, and community. Through Louisiana 4-H Youth Development, students gain access to leadership development, STEM and agricultural education, career exploration, healthy living initiatives, and workforce readiness opportunities. Programs such as STEM camps, livestock shows, cooking clubs, summer camps, and service learning projects provide hands-on learning experiences that connect classroom instruction to real-world skills and community involvement. I do have 4-H leaders that would like to go ahead and share their thoughts as well.
I'm Carly Dufran, one of the 4-H agents.
And I'm Laney Smith, I'm the other 4-H agent.
We just want to thank y'all for your continuous support of the 4-H program here in St. James Parish. We love doing our jobs and we love reaching out to these kids that we meet each year. Before you, we do have our program highlight and our annual report that just gives a brief kind of synopsis of what we have here in the parish for 4-H and then also statewide as well, with outreach and enrollment numbers as well. We have a very successful program here with livestock shooting sports, our junior leader program with our high schoolers, as well as enrichment throughout the schools as well. We're gearing up for our summer activities with 4-H Summer Camp and 4-H University this coming summer. So we're excited for what's coming up next and for the next school year. And we just want to thank y'all again for your continuous support in us.
Questions or comments?
Look like the 4-H has grown.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Tremendously.
The picture right here, I couldn't believe. I mean, we were never that large.
Yeah.
So.
And that's
are
just
we-
high school.
Are we getting from the West Bank?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Our West
Good.
Bank schools are very strong.
And I'm
Yes.
very impressed with that archery.
Yes, ma'am.
Of course, my great niece is into that, and that's how I found out about archery. I can't believe all the programs y'all have, so thank you for all that hard work, and y'all so young.
And we do have steady growth in our program as well. Overall enrollment is up about 25 kids this year, and then all of our projects are pretty much growing. Junior leaders is the biggest it's ever been. We have about 40 teams this year, so.
Thank you.
I have a comment, Marty, if it's okay. The
Yes,
fast
ma'am.
food farm, y'all did such a nice day at this spring day. It's
Thank you.
just to hear how the students teach my kids and all the different sessions. It's like, I don't know, it's wonderful, and it comes from y'all. We always say with school board, you know, that leadership matters, and y'all do a great job. We have a good program.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We're happy to support y'all.
Motion to approve, Mr. Cole Florent. Seconded. Ms. Diana Catilla. God bless you. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all coming.
F, discussion and approval of amendment number 4 to the 2025-2026 salary schedule. Ms. Simone Labat.
Good evening again. I come before you for your approval for amendment number 4. Back in January, Bessie approved an early childhood literacy initiative allocation, and this was to support our pre-K teachers that actually completed 3 LDOE science of reading modules for training. And currently, we don't have anything in our salary schedule to reflect this payment. And again, this is from the state. State is actually paying this to us so that we can pay our teachers who have completed this assignment, the pre-K early literacy assignment with the science of reading training. And it's $250 per teacher that completed the training, the modules.
Questions or comments?
I make a motion to accept.
Sue Byron, second it. Take a second, that's Raymond Johnny on the spot. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion carries.
Thank you.
G, discussion and approval of school status contract. This item aligns with priority 3 of the board's strategic action plan. Ms. Sarah Forsythe.
Good evening, board members. I'm here this evening to request approval for the renewal of our district's contract with School Status Classic and School Status Notify, 2 tools that have become essential to how schools communicate with families and support student success. School Status Classic is our educator-facing communication platform that allows teachers and administrators to call and text parents directly from a school number, protecting staff privacy, and log and track every family interaction, creating a documented communication record between families and educators. School Status Notify is actually a portion that we added on last year. That is our district-wide mass messaging system, and this allows district and school administrators to send urgent or routine messages to families. We can send them via text, voice, or email simultaneously, and reach thousands of families instantly in emergency time-saving situations. Together, these tools have strengthened the connection between our schools and our families. Staff no longer need to use personal phones or numbers. Important messages from weather closings to academic updates reach families faster and more reliably. Simply put, School Status helps our staff communicate easier and our families stay informed. We're requesting board approval to renew the contract with School Status for the upcoming school year. This contract is funded under Title I funds, so it's not general funds. And the renewal ensures continuity of service across all campuses and maintains a communication infrastructure that our staff and families have come to depend on. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Questions, comments? Gonna get a motion?
It's a great tool.
Seconded by Ms. Sue Byron. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Hearing none, motion carries.
Thank you.
H, discussion and approval of hearing officer list of the 2026-2027 school year. This item aligns with priority 5 of the board's strategic action plan. Ms. Simone Labat.
Good evening. I'm coming before you to ask for approval of the hearing officer list that was provided to you all. The purpose of maintaining this list is to ensure the district has a pool of qualified candidates so that we need to conduct any formal employee hearings. We'll have a list to pull from, and it is required of us. These hearings support due process in personal matters such as disciplinary actions, suspensions, terminations, and anything in accordance with Louisiana law and school board policy. So this approval of this list would again provide us some opportunities to go ahead and reach someone that, if in the case that we need someone to be able to support us in this process.
Any questions or comments? Motion approved. Ms. Nicole Laura, seconded by Ms. Sue Byron. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Hearing none.
Thank you.
Motion carries. I, discussion and approval of food and non-food bids for the 2026-2027 school year. This item aligns with priority 3 of the board's strategic action plan. Ms. Sharon Movette.
Good afternoon. The Child Nutrition Department would like approval for the bid awards for the upcoming school year.
Questions, comments? Motion? Tim DeTillier, second it. Diane Catilla. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Hearing none, motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Closing of the minute of the meeting, condolences. Sean Roussel, former St. James Parish employee. Floyd Marshall, retiree teacher and guidance counselor. Joanne Bland, mother of Christina Delanaville, teacher. Mother-in-law of Kathy Bland, teacher and coach at Lutcher High School. And aunt of Kristen Becknell, teacher. Oscar Mickey Stewart Sr., retiree bus driver. We get a motion to adjourn? Mr. Diana Cotillo, seconded by Mr. Raymond Noble. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. 5:55.